What's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and as you can tell from the title, I'm here to talk about another very important title race in Europe, the Turkish Super Lig. I've been following this league very closely all season, but now I want to talk about it when it has heat up to the maximum temperature. The title race between Galatasaray and Istanbul Başakşehir. These two clubs are from Istanbul, Turkey. Başakşehir is not one of the big three clubs, Fenerbahce, Beşiktaş, and Galatasaray, but Başakşehir has been hovering around the top four places without ever winning a single title. Is this their year to finally win the Turkish Super League title? Is this their year? Abdullah Avci and his boys have been playing very well. They're currently on 66 points, second behind Galatasaray on goal difference. They have a goal difference of 28, while Galatasaray have a goal difference of 36. So, guys, two matches left. And guess who's playing who in the 33rd game of the season? Galatasaray versus Istanbul Başakşehir. That's one for the ages. That game will surely decide the title race because it's not going to get closer than that. It's really not going to get closer than that. We saw Man City clinch the title today over Liverpool, 98 points. Liverpool, 97 points. Over in Germany, we have a title race as well, going down to the final match day. In Portugal, there's a title race between Benfica and Porto again. And there's also this title race in the Turkish Super League that may go down to the final fixture if this game between Istanbul Başakşehir and Galatasaray ends in a draw. It will depend on the final fixture to separate these two teams who will be on 67 points each. Is this year Istanbul Başakşehir's year? Because Galatasaray has been the most successful Turkish Super League club with, I think, 21 titles. Başakşehir has never won it. They came second once. They were in the Europa League last season. But to be completely honest, I would love to see this team in the Champions League next season. They would make the Champions League debut, and we would also see players like Arda Turan, who is currently there on loan from Barcelona, but I don't think he's going back to Barcelona. We could see a legend. Well, he may be not legendary anymore, but Robinho plays for Istanbul Başakşehir. Demba Ba also plays for Istanbul Başakşehir. And Emmanuel Adebayor also plays for that club. So it will be nice to see these players in the Champions League next season to give their last hurrah in the Champions League, because we might never ever see them again in Europe's most elite competition. So it would be nice to see these players back in the Champions League. So the final match day fixtures, though, it may come down to those matches. But let's talk just a little bit more about the Galatasaray versus Istanbul Başakşehir fixture. From the little research I did before the video, I've noticed that Istanbul Başakşehir has been getting the better of Galatasaray over their last few fixtures. So they are in the driving seat. They have the upper hand. It's only theirs to fuck up right now. It's only theirs to mess up. If they go and they win that game, I think they will go on to win the title. Unless they mess up in their last game, though, because it seems like Istanbul Başakşehir are bottlers. They had a lead. The last time I checked, they had a nice little lead ahead of the other teams, but they caught back up to them. Their final game will be versus Alanyaspor. It will be a home game. So how fitting would it be for them to defeat Galatasaray, go back home, and clinch the title, their first ever title, versus Alanyaspor, a team they have also been getting the better of. For Galatasaray, their final fixture of the season will be versus Sivasspor. And from the research I did, Sivasspor have been beating Galatasaray in a few cup games, but Galatasaray is a better team than Sivasspor. Sivasspor is 12th right now. Galatasaray is first in the table. For Alanyaspor, they're 7th, so they're a very decent team coming up versus Istanbul Başakşehir on that final match day. But if I have to call it right now, guys, I'm going to say Istanbul Başakşehir pulls it off this season. A lot of great things have been happening this season, and I think we will see some more magic, and we will see it in the Turkish Super League. A lot of people don't really talk about the Turkish Super League. I think this is actually the first time I'm actually talking about the Turkish Super League, but it's a very, very interesting title race going on over there. So I'm going to go with Istanbul Başakşehir to win their first ever Turkish Super League title. Galatasaray to come in second. Beşiktaş are currently third right now with 59 points, and behind them we have Trabzonspor. So either one of them can take third. We don't care about third and fourth. But those are Europa League places, so it's still important, still very, very important. And whoever comes in second will go into Champions League qualifiers. Galatasaray may be the team capable of getting through qualifiers more so than Istanbul Başakşehir. So I would like to see, I just want to see a new team in the Champions League next year. And the gap between fourth and fifth is a 10-point gap. Yeni Malatyaspor is in fifth, and we have Konyaspor 6, Alanyaspor 7, Antalyaspor 8, Rizeспor 9, Fenerbahce 10th. Like, that is shocking. It's really, really, really shocking. And then in the 11th position, we have KC Rizeспor, 12th Sivasspor, 13th Kazım Pasa, 14th Ankaragucu. Ooh, that name is tricky to say. 15th Göztepe, 16th Bursaspor. These are the relegation spots. So Bursaspor is in the relegation zone right now. We have Başakşehir in 17th and Akhisar in 18th. I think Akhisar was actually in the Europa League this season. They have officially been relegated. But right now, Başakşehir isn't relegated yet, nor Bursaspor, because, well, they're not relegated yet. It's a relegation battle going on there as well. There's a relegation battle because with 6 points, Başakşehir could actually go up to 38 points, and Kazım Pasa is on 38 points right now, and they haven't been in good form. So we don't know who will be relegated yet, so it's interesting to see how that will turn out. So, but if I have to make a prediction right now, the two teams that will join Akhisar in relegation, I'm gonna go with Bursaspor and let's say Göztepe. Sorry, Göztepe fans, but I think you guys are gonna get relegated. So Başakşehir may survive because in their last 5 games they have 3 wins. So it looks like they're finding some form and they could definitely survive this season. But guys, I just wanted to touch base on the Turkish Super League. Let me know what is your favorite club in Turkey. I don't have a favorite club in Turkey, but I just want to see a new winner. I want to see a new club in the Champions League, and hopefully that club is Istanbul Başakşehir. I would love to see Adebayor playing in the Champions League again. He used to play for Man City. I would love to see Robinho. He used to play for Manchester City as well. I would love to see Demba Ba. Remember him, he used to play for Chelsea. And Arda Turan, a former Barcelona, well, a Barcelona player, but he won't be playing for Barcelona anymore. And their manager, Abdullah Avci, he deserves something, man. He deserves something. He's been there for quite a while without any victories at all. Like, it's really hard. It's really, really hard being a manager at a club for so long and not winning any titles at all. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.